Coming to Canada thinking it was a bed of roses. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an awesome and blessed day today. Hope all is well. In today's video, I want to talk about coming to Canada thinking it was a bed of roses, life gonna be perfect, everything gonna be fantastic. It's not really the case. Well, at least not in the beginning. When my dad told us that he was gonna sponsor us, whew, we got so excited. My two sisters and myself, we were so excited. We were like, oh my God, look at us, country girls. We are going foreign. Wow, things are going nice. We were talking about our lifestyle we're gonna have, all our dreams. We even talked about matching outfits. To leave Jamaica, we can come and have a better life. We can help support our family. Because to be real, things was tough for us. So it was something to look forward to. But when we came here, reality hit really fast. Really fast. It was not what we expected. I mean, we thought it would be nice, like how, we were teenagers, so we're not going to struggle like older people. Because, we are young. But it was hard to begin with because my mom wasn't here. And with your mom for so many years, from me until my late teen. So, it was hard knowing that we're leaving her three girls, coming here without her, coming to live with strangers basically, because I only know my dad. New country, strangers, it was hard. We didn't really eat from people, so that was another thing too, coming to eat from strange people. It was a challenge. We came June, and in July I got my first job. And my job, I was working at a factory where they make spring beers. And because I don't know directions at all. I remember one morning I got lost when it was, and I told the manager. He said, "Why are you late?" I said, "I got lost." "You've been here for 2 weeks and you're still getting lost?" I'm like, I'm new to the country. He didn't care. So I did that job. Then after I went to another one where they make, I think it was car parts. Yeah. That one damaged my back, man. It was a lot of heavy lifting. Oh, tough times. Yeah. And then I worked that job until the middle of August. And then I stopped going. Or they didn't call me back. I don't remember how it went. And then in the September, I enrolled in school. Because I'm like, one thing I need is my education. So I went back to school, and then right after I started school, I went for an interview at McDonald's. I got the job. That time it was what they were paying $6.85. Was it 6? Yeah, $6.85. But boy, I'm really excited. Having my first steady job. Who boasted like me? Nobody. Because I could support my mom more, stuff like that. But before that job, I remember getting my first paycheck when I used to work in the factory. My first paycheck, it was $400 I got. Oh, I was so excited. At first I made a work still, so getting my first paycheck, can buy my clothes. I was so happy. I remember when I went to the lingerie store, I didn't know my bra size. I had to try on the bras, but hey, that was kind of embarrassing looking back at it now. But nonetheless, I was excited. I knew I could send money for my mom. It was a good day. So that was my first little paycheck, $400. And then when I went to McDonald's, you know, the paycheck wasn't great, but at the time it wasn't bad, right? Because then things weren't that expensive like now. I mean, it's not as expensive. Canada is expensive, but it was, I could manage. You know, I could send money for my mom and have money for school, you know, and just for my own personal use and stuff like that. So that was great, but it wasn't easy for us. It was a shock, you know. We didn't know it would be like this. We didn't know at all. And then it wasn't really a good environment, to be honest. A lot of things could have, I mean, we could have been treated better, but we ain't gonna get into that right now. It's in the past. We are grown. We're gonna keep it clean and move on. 2 years after I came here, I got kicked out of the house, and I went to live with a family. How I get to know that family? 1 year when I was still in Jamaica, I went to spend some time at my friend's for Christmas break. Her neighbors, 2 granddaughters, came down to visit and stayed in touch. And then so when I got kicked out, I went to live with their parents. It was in a different city, and it was tough. And I got a job at Tim Hortons, and I worked that job, and I lived there for 3 months, and then I came back to Toronto. Yeah, so I did leave Toronto for 3 months, and I came back, and then I stayed with my cousin. You know, I got odd jobs here and there, but I was always in school though. That's something I was focused on, you know, get my education. That's your number one ticket. With that, it's good. So I did that, and then after I moved out on my own, had my son, went back to school again, you know, just living up myself, because I know I wanted better for me, my family. Then I got a job in the nursing home. After that, I got my first little car. Boy, I made it excited. I'm like, whoa, me are going with things, man. Things are happen. Got my first car. It was a 2000 Honda Civic. Basic. Wind up window. But me never care. I remember one day I was at the traffic light, and I saw a classmate of mine. So he was on the other side, and then he was like waving to me, and because it was like wind up window, I couldn't power down the window to like talk to him. So all I could do was just wave. But I was still excited because it was mine, and just to see how far me I come from, having my first car, I didn't care what it was mine. I did 2 jobs, school, and I remember one day this co-worker of mine at the time, she said to me, how do you do it? And I said, how do I do what? Because we didn't really get along. She said, it's not like we are talking about you, but how do you do it? How do you work this low-income job? You have a car, you're in school, and you take care of your family in your country. How do you do it? And I said, you know what? My mom told me, never put your basket or hang your basket where your hand can't reach. And that's what I live by. Seeing someone with a lavish lifestyle, it doesn't bother me. I wait my turn. I work for what I want. So sometimes when you see someone, you know, with a good lifestyle, a decent lifestyle, don't grudge them, because you don't know what they've been through to get to that place. Come on, here, rain, sun, snow, it doesn't matter. Snowstorm, you're still going to work. You can't call and say, oh, it's snowing, I can't come in. It doesn't matter, you know. So going to 2 jobs on a snowstorm day, it's not easy. So we work hard. And then back home, you know, sometimes they will call and they will ask for something, and if you said you can't afford it, you can't send it right now, like they get upset, they get offended, and they feel like we are mean. But sometimes them no know say no. They're living better than us. Trust me. But sometimes it's not their fault too. Because some of us, we don't have no money. So we use credit card when we go home, and we splurge and we flash money, and then when we come back up, broke. So when they see you living like that, they feel like everything good, when that's not the case. So if we say that we can't do something for you, believe us. I mean, at least some of us, believe us. Don't feel like we are just being mean, because Canada is not easy. For me, it wasn't easy. I had to work. I've been through a lot, but I stayed true to myself and my values, though. I never lost sight of that. But whew, it's not easy. I am grateful for the journey, though, and the lessons I learned along the way, because it made me who I am, made me a strong person, independent person. Even if I have $1, I'm very independent. Yeah, that's how I am. I'm very independent girl. So I don't let nothing really bother me. I mean, sometimes you want good things. You work, so you do deserve it. But if I can't go up to it, what can I do? But I am in a better place now. I'm still not where I want to be, but I'm getting there. I'm focused, and I'm just appreciating life, because what you go through, it makes you appreciate life and what you have more. Because if you get everything easy, things just handed down to you, then what's the purpose? You're not going to appreciate it, because you didn't work hard for it. It was just given to you. But for me, everything I have is a challenge. It doesn't come easy. I have to work. But I'm grateful for it. But when sponsor people up here, especially when they're young, and you know that overnight they won't get on their feet, help them out, support them more, love on them more. They're leaving a different world coming here, or any foreign country. So be patient. I'm not saying you should be patient for 10 years. That's not what I mean. But treat them with kindness. Let them feel loved, welcome. Don't just treat them like they're animals, like they're nothing because you have something over them. That's not the way how we should live. And what I've been through, I would never even think about doing it to someone else, because it's not good. And when you treat people like that, how do you expect God to bless you? How? When you're in a position to help someone, help them. When you need help and you don't need someone to help you, and you be crying to God, why me, when you were nice to begin with. So you should treat people the way how you want to be treated. Like, Canada is not easy. Treating people like crap makes it even harder. So I'm just saying that. But guys, I didn't know. Sometimes I said, I wish I was back home. If I was back home, maybe I would be further along. Maybe not, but it was just tough. And I feel like if my mom was here, it would have been better. But you can't sit and hold on to what ifs. You can't always use your past to dictate your future, and to just use it as an excuse to not push forward. So even though it's hard, push. We have the ability, in us to be great people, to get whatever we want. It's just that we have to believe it. We have to believe it, because if we don't believe it, if you're just saying it and not believing it, it's not going to happen. So I'm just saying, when you come here or any foreign country and things ain't going right, don't just sit and have a pity party. Go out there and make life happen for you, because It's not easy. It's not easy. I can write a book on my life living in Canada, and it would shock you. Like, people see me and I'm always smiling. Sometimes I'm bubbly, sometimes I'm not. And they would think that I have life like easy. It's not. If I did like hold on to things that I've been through, I would be mad already. Mad. But then what's the sense in that? You're giving someone else that opportunity or that satisfaction. No, I'm not going to satisfy you when you do me wrong. I'm going to prove to you the life that you predict for me. I detour that so many times. You know, I'm whatever you think gonna happen to me, the bad things, it will never happen to me. Because first of all, I believe in God, I believe in myself, and I am a very ambitious person. Just come with that mindset and forget. Like, some people you come to live with, they're very nice. Some of them no good. But that's for another day. But guys, thank you for listening to me. It's time for me to get into work. And I hope you are having a wonderful day. It's really nice outside. And until next time, be blessed and stay blessed.